Good afternoon, guys. Happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. I've got a Valley Produce and Caputo's haul for you guys. Almost didn't go to Caputo's. There was almost hardly anything going on. Oh my gosh. There's, I don't know, maniacs running around the house right now. Bliss was in the bathroom hiding. Like, I don't know if she heard something like that beeped. She gets scared of beeping noises. Or like smoky stuff. Yesterday Jack was making a quesadilla and apparently she went and hid. I told you guys how to, you know, a couple days ago she was all, you know, like upset and everything like that over whatever happened with possibly her foot or, you know, whatever. I'm just totally fine walking up the stairs. She doesn't even do that when she feels okay. Or not, yeah, she doesn't even normally do that when she's feeling okay. So anyways, yeah guys. But then I went and like was like, Bliss, what's the matter? Like, you don't have to hide in here. I don't know what she heard or smelled or saw or something. So she was hiding in the bathroom. I went to go talk to her and then all the puppies, both the puppies came in there. And now they are running around like little crazies because, I don't know, they got all excited because I was paying attention to her or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, we've got for dinner tonight, guys, in the slow cooker. I ended up making the sausage and peppers for dinner, and that's just an easy one of those, like I threw it in the crock pot this morning and I didn't have to babysit it or do anything other than pull out some buns and tell everybody dinner's ready now. And she is just apparently going to station herself right back there. So we got a lot of stuff actually at Valley Produce. It looks like everything for the most part rang up at the right price, except for, I think, which is weird, I saw at the store that the Chips Ahoy coupon was not, because there was, I used 5 coupons, only 4 of them came off. It was only like, I think $1.01 that was the difference and didn't come off. But I saw on there they didn't have the tag, so I was wondering if maybe the coupon wasn't right or something like that, you know, or wasn't working, you know, or whatever. But I noticed that one didn't come off. Everything else did, which was a huge big deal. But like I said, I noticed they had like some of the stuff displayed like in the front section, like when you first walk into the store. They had flour, vegetable oil, and the Chips Ahoy. And so when I went to go and grab the other ones, they all had like the advertised like sale price with, you know, after you use the coupon. Chips Ahoy didn't. The sale, the like thing was completely gone. Like you could tell there was a spot for it, but it was gone. So I'm wondering if maybe the coupon wasn't working, that's why they didn't have it advertised, even though it is in the ad. But maybe just to not get people to, like, you know, go out of their way maybe to buy it, just because I think it's the right size. I'm like 99% sure it was, but and it came up as the right, like, pre-coupon price. But again, I don't entirely know. It just didn't end up coming off, which isn't a huge big deal. Then, like I said, Caputo's, I did really want to go because they did have a good deal on Swiss cheese. So we found a couple extra little produce things to get over there. But I only spent like $6 something on the gift card there. And then when I got at Valley Produce, so I'll share with you guys that. I'll start off first with those coupon sales that I was telling you guys about. So they were, you get the advertised coupon price when you spent $20 or more. And then you would get, like I said, the like coupon price. So I was over 20 bucks with my other purchases. But like I was saying, the Nabisco Chips Ahoy cookies, these were $3, and then like I said, the coupon came off. It was supposed to be $1.99, but I don't know, it didn't come off for me. And then the flour, that was $1.49 after the coupon. The ragu, the big, like it's basically 2 jars together, the 45 ounces, that was $2.49, which is about $1.25 per regular size bottle. The the vegetable oil, that was on sale for $1.99. I picked up one of those. And then the bath tissue was on sale for $3.99. So yeah, those were the 5 items I got with the coupon. Then the sale items, the organic baby carrots were $1.69. I picked up 2 of those. The strawberries were on sale for 98 cents. I picked up 4 of those. Jewel also has their on sale for 99 cents. And then the mandarins 3-pound bag was on sale for $2.98. And then I also picked up organic bananas, which were 79 cents. I got a little over 3 pounds. It was $2.53. And honestly, what do I normally say, like all these prices, like 59 cents or something like that. So I really didn't actually find 20 cents or so more for bananas that horrible of a price. So like I said, that was okay. And then the green beans, I got a bundle of green beans, about a half pound. They were 78 cents per pound. I paid 44 cents for that. The broccoli was also on sale for 78 cents per pound, and I got a little over a pound. It was 92 cents. The tomatoes, those were on sale for also 78 cents. I got about a pound and a half almost, which were $1.12. So that was the produce. And then as far as meat goes, I ended up getting about a half pound of the Land O'Lakes American cheese, which was $3.99 a pound. Paid $2 for that. The Butterball oven roasted turkey breast was $5.49 a pound. We got about 3/4 pound, paid $4.34 for that. And then the Eckrich ham off the bone was $3.49. We got a little over a pound for $3.77. And this week I plan on doing, because we have actually a lot of cheese and a lot of different variety of cheeses, so I'm going to do I'm going to do just grilled cheeses with like tomato soup, because we also have tomato soup in the pantry, or hot ham and cheese sandwiches, since ham was on sale as well. So that's what I'm going to do this week, sort of as like a sandwich sort of thing. And I'm going to do that, I think, on Tuesday or on Wednesday. And so, like I said, that is my plan. But again, that's why I ended up getting some of the more ham, because again, I can either, like, whoever wants that, you know, again, hot ham and cheese sandwiches, or just do like different types of grilled cheese sandwiches, or, you know, like I said, sort of whatever anybody wants. I will just take requests and make the different types of grilled cheeses. Like, I normally make myself 2, so if, like, you know, anybody wants 2, 3, 4, whatever, I just need bread. That's pretty much it. So that's gonna just be a sort of fast dinner that we're gonna do on Wednesday when I clean the kitchen, because I don't like to have anything in the slow cooker. Like right now, the slow cooker sitting there, it's hard to clean the kitchen when I have to unplug it to move it, just because I move everything off the counter, clean the whole section, you know, like if it's there or if it's over here. So like I said, when I do that on Wednesdays, I like to do something that I either throw in the oven, or else I cook in, you know, like I said, on the stove, whatever. So that's going to be most likely what I do on Wednesday. But actually, the total for all these items was $39.29 after tax, which again, I didn't think was too bad. We're okay with vegetable oil, but I haven't gotten any deals on it really recently. So I thought that was a pretty good price. Like I said, too, flour was also pretty good. That's normally I pay like anywhere from $1.50 to $1 during like the holiday Christmas sort of sales. And then again, pasta sauce was pretty good price. You know, like I said, all that stuff can't beat $1 strawberries. That was what we got at Caputo's, and then, or Valley Produce. And then at Caputo's, we ended up picking up the Macintosh apples. Those were on sale for 99 cents a pound. We got about a pound and a half, which we paid $1.50 for. The lemons were on sale for 99 cents. We got a little over a half pound, which was 68 cents. The Swiss cheese, that was on sale for $3.99 a pound. We got a little over half pound for $2.49. And then the organic celery was supposed to be on sale, I think, for $1.29, but it was $1.49. But that wasn't what was advertised, or what the tag said too, because I thought I got the right kind. But regardless, we only spent, like I said, $6.27 after tax on the gift card still. We still have got like 30 bucks, a little over 30 bucks left on the gift card as well. So again, that is what we got at those grocery stores. I already finished almost all of my Jewel list for this week and Aldi. The other big thing that I did today, I went outside before I even had my breakfast this morning, or coffee, so I was pretty proud of myself for doing this. But I ended up going outside and I went through all of the freezer dinners that we have outside in the freezer, and I made them. I took a piece of paper and pen and went outside and wrote all of them down, because it's hard to find them a lot of times in the freezer since it's a chest freezer. We normally put those at the bottom and then I put all the other stuff on top of it. It's easier access, like, you know, but it's hard to know everything that's in there. So I ended up doing that, and we got, I went through, like I said, the entire thing, made a whole list of all that stuff, along with anything else that's out there that I would use for dinners, like bacon, or, you know, like, again, I have some loose pounds of like ground beef, and what else was I gonna say, like chicken patties to do for like a pasta dinner, to go with that, like the meatballs too, for like meatball subs, or to go with pasta, so, you know, whatever. So I had a list of all that stuff and put it all down, and then I made it onto like a, I think it's called Sheets maybe, whatever it is on the Google Drive, whatever it is, like Pages maybe it is. I think Sheets is like the Excel, and the Word version maybe is called Pages or something. And I don't even know what the slideshow is called. Maybe that's called Sheets or something. I have no clue. Anyways, I did it on the Word version of my Google Drive, and had a whole list, and then numbered to like some of the things I have obviously more than one of out there, all that kind of stuff, just because again, we cleaned it out, so this was super easy to do, but I need to still know what's out there. Like again, I make something, and I was starting to again like think like, oh, maybe I should start making, you know, like ones that I know are out there, the ones that I've just made recently. And on top of that too, like let's say for example, like I made salsa chicken 2 weeks ago, I think, but I was like, do I have any other ones that are older ones that are out there that I should probably use up, because I don't want to use the newer ones and then realize that there are older ones that were out there or something like that, you know. So that's why I was like, I just need to have a list. So I know that I already made 2, so I know that again I have other ones, you know, I had 2 or 3 other ones that were not the new ones that I just made. So I was like, okay, so I know that I have that stuff out there, you know, but I need just like a master list, because especially right now I don't want to go out in the cold and go stand around looking in the freezer for stuff for like, you know, 20 minutes to try and find this stuff to come up with like my meal plan for the week. So that's why, like I said, I just went out there all at one time to make a big master list. And then what I normally do is like on Sundays when we come back, or Saturdays when we come back from Jewel, I just go out, pull the freezer dinners I'm gonna make for this week, plop them in the inside freezer, and then I'll normally pull the one out to like the night before or that day before, for, you know, that I'm gonna make them the next day, so that they are defrosted by then, and then I can just throw them in the slow cooker, or again however I'm planning on making them. But that was, like I said, my plan, and I got that done this morning, which was awesome. So I don't have to worry about really anything else, again, as far as, you know, like worrying about what's out in the freezer. It also helps me too, I put some of that stuff together as far as like, you know, stuff I do for sandwiches, because again, you guys know how I sort of do my rotations. Like I don't like to do, again, like a sandwich sort of dinner every, you know, like the same one every single Thursday, but again, it's something where like I do sloppy joes, or the, you know, Italian sausage with, you know, the sausage and peppers, or barbecue chicken, or, you know, again, I try and do it something where all I really need to do is just add, you know, pull hamburger buns, or, you know, whatever kind of buns out, and that's what's going to be for dinner, because it's easier when I come back from the grocery store than having to make something, and again, like I tell you guys, like babysit the meal that I'm making. So I sort of organized it that way in my list too, so that I know like, okay, I have these to rotate. You know, if I do like the meatball sandwiches or whatever, that's another thing that's really easy to do on a Thursday, because again, all I have to do then is pull out like the rolls, and then, you know, again, it's ready and I can feed people that quickly, either before we go to the grocery stores or when we get back from the stores. So anyways, long story short, I did that this morning, which I was very happy about. So I don't have to guess either like what I think is in the freezer, or go out there and spend time when I'm trying to come up with my meal plan for the week. All I need to do is just keep that updated with the stuff that I'm making too, and then again, hopefully I don't like leave something off, or I didn't, you know, forget that I made something and put it out there and then didn't write it down in the list, because I used to do that. I had one a long time ago that I was using pretty consistently, but then I started making stuff and just throwing it out there and then not updating the list, or using stuff and not updating the list. So again, if I pull stuff for that week, again, it's just like one of those things I have to stay up to date with. But I've been doing really good with my planner and the meal plan. Like I said, it's just like last week I struggled a little bit because I couldn't figure out what I had in the freezer, what was older stuff that I had that I could use up. So I tried to do that too, so I know like, okay, this was an older thing and that I made like a while ago. You know, this is probably one of those ones that I want to get used up sooner. Versus again, like using one up that I just made like 2 weeks ago, versus something that's been sitting out there longer. I will probably want to use that sooner. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get this stuff put away, but I thought I'd just share that with you guys. And like I said too, hopefully keeping better track of my meal plan, and again, all the stuff that's in the freezer and stuff like that. But that's just sort of how we rotate like the stuff in the freezer. Plus I brought in some extra stuff too, like some chicken nuggets for Jack if he needs something in a quick pinch. Like tomorrow he'll be home from school, so like for lunch he can just have those. Waffles for his school for next week. You know, again, like that kind of stuff, just like fast things. That I brought in more of the what's it called, the shrimp for my mom. So like I said, I normally try and keep like snack sort of things in the inside freezer, but I have all the extras outside. So we have like that stuff. Once my mom eats it or Jack eats it or whatever, and it gets used up, then I need to go outside and replenish the inside freezer. So it's pretty much like going to the grocery store in the garage. That's what I always say. It's just, you know, like I just pull stuff from there and then bring it inside here so that we have it. Because again, when it's cold out, nobody wants to go outside. And, you know, again, when it's freezing cold, and it's hard to go through the freezer too to try and find things when it's hot in the summertime, because I don't want to leave the freezer open for a really long time and have to worry about stuff defrosting either. So that's why like I said, I want to keep, you know, like a list and just know what's out there. So again, I can quick go out there, pull this stuff, so that again, in the winter or in the summer, I'm not spending too much time in the freezer. So, and today was actually not that freezing cold of a day, so it was nice. It was still pretty cold, so I didn't have to worry about, again, and it didn't take me very long either, but I don't have to worry about anything defrosting. But it wasn't one of those freezing cold days where I was just going to be miserable trying to stand in the freezer and go through the whole thing. Like, again, by myself, it took me maybe like a half an hour. I would say maybe even less than that. And again, it was just sort of like I just made real quick notes. Could hardly read some of my handwriting, but I came back inside and ended up making the whole list on there. So anyways, guys, that was what I've been up to for today, which is one of those big things. The other thing that has to get taken care of is that Tupperware cabinet. Those are the two big things that I wanted to get done, was the list of freezer stuff and reorganizing that Tupperware cabinet. That's maybe going to be a next week thing, but I told you guys I keep putting that one off. The freezer thing was something on my radar, but it wasn't even really something I was like, this has to get done. But I did get it done. I should have done that the first time we cleared, you know, cleaned through the whole thing, but that alone took us a while, so that's why. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get this stuff all put away now. Well, guys, I'm going to take a shower and get to bed. I ended up, again, like I told you guys, I got to a ton of stuff today. Got that grocery shopping done that you guys saw in my hauls. I finished my grocery list for pretty much all the stores. I did realize too, I didn't actually do Walgreens. It's not like, I don't know, I've like randomly like checked the Walgreens ad and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, like that's a really good deal or something like that. Honestly though, this week there really wasn't that much really great stuff going on, but again, like I've been checking it and I'll be like, oh, like I did last week and this week, and so I did, but then I forget to actually make the list when I go to make my list. And so like I sort of have an idea of like what I'm going to do, which is what I do when I normally look through like my ads, like for Jewel and stuff like that. I like have an idea sort of like, okay, those are like good sales, you know, whatever, but then I don't actually put it down like in writing and stuff like that. And so that's why the last 2 weeks really we haven't gone to Walgreens, because I've sort of forgotten then, because again, it's not really part of my routine right now. But I'm also a little discouraged because so far both of those Walgreens trips were not really that great. So anyways though, again, I didn't end up doing that, but I got to all of those grocery list making. I got, like I said, the freezer all sort of organized with a list, a master list of all the stuff that's out there. Plus I also did my meal plan for next week, and I started writing up my planner for next week as well. So like I said, I felt like a lot of stuff done today. But I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.